going on? What's up? How's everybody doing? What's up, baby?
Oh, hello. Hey, everybody. How's
Want to
it going tonight?
check in, see how everybody's doing? We'll wait for some people to come in. If anybody has any things to talk about, add to, speak on, questions, comments, or just a straight up talk about.
Or if you want my opinions
Yeah, you probably don't want
or
that.
my thoughts,
Yeah, pretty sure that's
they're
not.
free. Hey, they're free tonight. So ask away what you think I think.
Yeah, pretty sure they know that's free, big.
Well, I'm going to start charging
Well,
because
I don't think we're getting nothing for that.
what I got to say is a whole lot.
Well, they know that.
You're going to be mean to me.
Sergio, what's up, fool? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
Big motherfucker said, Cuvole. What's up, bro? LA
Oh,
Dodgers
hello.
Blue is in the house. He said, Cuvo.
What is even here?
How you doing, bro? Sergio said, pa la chingada, they just eliminated one of our paid holidays. Did they really?
What holiday?
Probably Veterans Day. Is that why you're so upset? This happening this weekend?
Oh, did they?
I don't know. We got 14 people in here from YouTube, 7 from Facebook. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is doing well tonight. If you have any questions, comments, you got any topics you'd like to talk about, bring them out there. Javier, ¿qué hubo? He said, órale, pues, vámonos recio. I'm ready, always steady.
Oh.
Javier is in the house. What's up, fool? How you doing, bro?
Well, I do want to mention right now, and then we'll mention a little later. Um, we still have to get the total and who and how much they've donated, but we are in the middle of our Christmas funding right now. We are putting in some of our own money as well into the funding. People have already donated. So if you want to donate, please let us know. Or if you're on the other end of it, if you know of any kids or friends or family members, anybody, a neighbor, whatever. If you know of any kids or kid that is not going to have such a great Christmas and would like to help them, please email us and let us know, and we can get things going for them.
Yeah, I put it at the bottom. It is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, kind of what we got. What we're asking for. If you can read, it says, if you know of any families with children that may need a helping hand for Christmas, please email us the info so we can help. And you can email us at prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. Just get at us and let's try to get as many families, as many kids as we can, some, a gift. Some of them may not even have anything coming. If they need like a meal, a little tree, let's just see what we can do. Whatever we can do, let's do it. Most of you, if you guys are out of state, then we will obviously need you guys to facilitate it. We'll send the feria y todo eso. We've gotten quite a few donations.
I don't want to give a number yet because I don't know exactly where we're at, but we for sure will have that tomorrow.
Yeah. But by the end of this, we should have hopefully quite a bit more. And so just let's get as many as we can. And let's make it, I want to just kind of make it community based. I do enjoy giving to these other organizations, the nonprofits and stuff, but I feel, I don't know, it's just feeding me seeing it for ourselves, the pictures and hearing the stories when we're all so close to it. So, as an example, I'm just going to use an example. If big motherfucker knew a neighbor that, the abuelita's taking care of the kids and she doesn't have much, and we can get each kid a gift and maybe the abuelita, a gift card to get a meal for them all. That's kind of the example that I'm talking about. Let's just figure that out and let's figure that out. Yeah, I knew the email, fool, because I got it scrolling at the bottom. I was reading it as I was going, but I know it.
And we do have a Santa Claus present, so if anybody wants Santa for their kids, let us know. Um, my family, lucky for us, we have the suit in our family that we've had for generations, so we don't mind putting it to use for the community.
Yeah.
So let us know. And again, you guys know what it's like and what it feels like. I've been on both ends of it where I grew up having perfect Christmases. Um, I knew everything I was going to practically get for Christmas. I wrote my list, I got it. There was never, my parents never missed a beat. I loved it. That's how I grew up. And I want kids, to grow up the same way if we can help them.
Yeah.
But I've also been on that other end where I was out here with my son and my man was in prison and I was working two dead end jobs and had a lot of bills to pay and my son was expensive. So I've been on that end too where it's just like, great, Christmas is around the corner. I have to push back this bill or can I get away with paying that next time so that he has that one great day, just to remember. So it's tough and I just had one, so I can't imagine how people do it with multiple. So like I said, use us, help let us help you, and let's make this a great Christmas.
Yeah. Like we said, the example that I gave is just one. Like I said, if there's a neighbor, let's for example that an abuelita that has a couple grandkids that she's taking care of because the parents are in the picture for whatever reason, and we can get each kid a gift and give the abuelita a little gift card to buy the dinner for them. Something like that is what we're talking about. Let's get it done, and everybody that is um that doesn't usually tap in. If you're just hearing this on a repeat and you're kind of hearing what we're talking about, we are an official 501c3 nonprofit. So anybody that does donate for the fundraiser that we're doing for this, we can give you the information so that you can use it as a tax write-off as well. So just letting you guys know all the stuff. So now that we got past that, what's up, everybody? Sergio said, nah. Oh, wait. Big motherfucker said, Grillo, who's in charge, fool?
Oh,
bro. Come on.
it's like 60-40.
Sergio said, nah, we've always gotten Thanksgiving and day after paid. Now they're not paying day after. Once they start taking shit, they'll continue to take shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that is usually what they do, right? They'll do some other places do the day before and the day after. I don't think I get any of that, but I got like 3 different pools to choose from. So we have floating holiday, we have sick days, and then we also have with the earned, take off day, whatever it's called. I don't know. Conejo Califas, órale firme, saludos. Right back at you, brother, ya sabes. Javier said, Giovanna is a firme ruca. Always good to hear her accent.
Thank you. Oh, well, hold on.
There you go. True.
See, I thought he was going to. See?
AP said, órale, íralo. He knew the email, said Sergio. I knew it, bro. I knew it.
Well, hello, Javier.
Sergio said, I know a guy who knows a guy who's connected to a guy that could use a gift card to a local strip club that offers the company of some special ladies.
We're going to get you one for the blade. For your friend of a friend.
Right. Manuel Ensueta, saludos, big dog. Right back at you, brother. Ya sabes. How you doing? Watch out, Sergio said 501c3 Levi's. Yeah. I think I've posted. I don't know if I have. This is the actual 501c3. I don't think this gives you the info you need though for I think I need to give you the actual EIN number and stuff. But like I said, if anybody that donates would like to write it off of their taxes, just let me know and we'll get you the information that's needed for that. Burqueño said, "Cubo peoples." What's up,
hello.
brother?
Oh, look at the little chili. A little chili.
Yeah, he's a
little pepper.
That's from the Burque. You already know. Sergio said, Burqueño. Sergio said, LOL. Burqueño said, Sergio, salute. How's everybody doing today, man? What's going on out there? I'm still enjoying my my time in the in the Finequera out here in the AZ. Loving the visit, enjoying my time. Um,
Met with a few people.
yeah, we've had a few lunches, a few meetings. Some good times, man. I love it out here. I miss it, and I can't wait to move back eventually. When the time is right, and sure will. Uh, in the meantime, it's feeding me to be out here and visiting and seeing family and friends and all that. Um, it's cool. Burqueño said, Sergio salute, freshy pepper. He said,
Fishy pepper.
it was crazy. They got that on the license plate, huh? The chiles.
The little chili.
Yeah, on the New
They
Mexico.
put chili on everything over there, man. Dang.
Right. Sergio said, found some banana bread Pop Tarts at Walmart today. They're pretty good. Piche, Sergio, he finds all the good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you
don't eat
for
Pop Tarts anymore, though. They
You-
said those are really bad for you.
what, Pop Tarts?
Yeah. It's like one of the worst foods ever.
I remember in the joint, in the state joint, Christmas time, they would have a separate Christmas list. You got to be able to order like a Christmas, like extra items that they would sell during Christmas time. And they sold strawberry Pop Tarts. And man, I used to stock up on them. Man, my Sally, little man from Mesa, Westside Mesa, and one, I can't remember what year or whatever, but he was my Sally at one Christmas, and he loved oysters.
Mm.
And we just stocked up on all of that, man. I hated the oysters, so I wouldn't mess with that. But the Pop Tarts, and they sold the tamarindo, the tamarindo pulp. Man, that was good.
Ew.
Javier said, "What's up with your ruca? Her tone changes when you're present. Way to keep her on chequeo."
Excuse me, sir.
You like that, right, bro?
No chequeo over here, okay? No chequeo over here, Javier.
I appreciate
I'm just chilling.
I appreciate the likes from Facebook. Thank you, Alex, Gilbert, and Gonzalo. I really do appreciate those likes on the Facebook. I really do. Thank you guys, and anybody that puts them on YouTube, I appreciate it. Sergio said everything is bad for us, so fuck it.
No, but seriously, it's something about Pop Tarts. Sergio, look it up.
Porque they said, yeah, black, red, and yellow, fire.
Ooh.
Yeah. The little chiles. Chella's here. Javier, you be nice to my Jovan, she said.
Oh, Chele.
There she is.
Get
What's
it,
up,
girl.
Chella? How you doing? Laquifa Alopecia said, I'll be home for Christmas. Will you, bro? Or bro et? I don't know if it's that's cool. I will too. I'll be back. I just came because I wanted to visit. I've been missing my ruca and shit. And so I came right now this week. But I'm always here. Every year I come back for Christmas for a couple of weeks too. So I'll be back next month for Christmas también. Spend it with my family. Living the dream, man. Doing my best. Sergio said, you guys got oysters in prison. LOL, what a hard life.
I know, right?
Bro, it was during Christmas. It was on the Christmas list, and it was those little cans of, I don't know the brand or nothing, but yeah, it was cans of oysters. And during the Christmas list, they would add, I don't know, 20, 30 items, different holiday. Like I said, they had the those Pop Tarts, they added oysters, tamari, they had all kinds of stuff. They would add those chocolate covered cherries, a bunch of Christmas jale. It was pretty cool. They would add it all during, and then they let you spend a little bit more during those couple months. But that's because they took the Christmas packages. And they used to be able to send you in 75 pounds of food in 325-pound boxes, and that was pretty cool.
Do you want to care package this year?
I do. Sergio said, Chella, you've been gone too long to have have a say in this chat, so hush it up.
Oh, first of all, Sergio.
She said, Sergio, I'll always have say, fool.
There you go, Chele. You want me to take his wrench for a little bit?
Watcha. She said, don't be jelly. Don't be jelly. Sergio said, LOL. Bakhtar Esfandiari, what's up, brother? He said, they sold us Debbie's and zebra cakes. What a coincidence. Right? Yeah, they used to do that. For Christmas, they would add all kinds of little jales. Javier said, Chele, mi amor de mi vida, ¿cómo te ahorro?
Oh,
Acha,
oh, okay.
todo
The heart.
romántico. There you
Do,
go.
do the little heart.
A little heart.
Uh,
How you do that?
There you go.
We're not on the camera doing that. Sergio said, I'm over here thinking it was fresh oysters, LOL. Nah, it was those little can, I don't know, the little cans that you turn the jale and open it. Oh no, they pulled it. It was pulled. You pulled that jale. They sold sardines too, I remember. I don't mess with fish, so I didn't mess with none of that, but I remember they had them. They had sardines, they had oysters. Tuna they sold all year round, I remember. All that type of jale. Sir, Chele said, oh, Javier. Acha.
Love connection. I'm just kidding.
Right, adding it up.
Do any of you guys have any plans for Christmas? What's everybody else doing? Or if you guys want to share, any memories, or it could even be like a prison one if you were in prison around the holidays and how you guys made it the best of what you can, in your situation.
Yeah, we always did. I mean, um,
Did people seem to get along better around Christmas time? Was like there less stabbings or
I don't think that
was
really
there?
mattered. Everything was pretty much same as usual.
They would stab somebody on Jesus's birthday?
On Christmas Day, I don't remember if I've
Or
ever.
did they act right at least for a day?
I don't know if I've ever. If I don't remember
Oh,
if there was ever one on. I'm sure. I don't remember.
that is sad.
I wouldn't have paid attention
Savages.
to it. Big motherfucker says smoked oysters. Yeah, the little cans. They were so. Yeah, they might have been smoked. I don't know. Little man loved them things, man. Matter of fact, that's Bubba Mesa's primo. He was my celly for a while. Javier said, Vato, you said it all romantico. I got a hueso.
Oh,
But you got a hueso because I said it romántico, bro. Córtatela ya.
I'm done.
Porque if anybody from the Southwest besides Cali are brave souls if they mess with fish. No such thing as fresh out here, LOL.
So true.
Yeah. I can't mess with that. I just don't like it, bro. I don't like fish. The other day though, we went out to dinner with a friend of ours at one of them hoity-toity restaurants, and I can't use this.
Hoity-toity.
Hoity-toity, and they had what was crab? Was that what it was?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like chopped up crab. I don't know. It almost looked like cabbage, but it was okay. So it was a big slab, or not slab, but like a slice of tomato, and then on that it had an avocado, something else, and then crab. And when we got there, he had already ordered them. He ordered a couple of things of it, a couple plates of it. I guess that's the appetizer. And I'm like, damn, I don't mess with fish, bro. And he's like, try it, just try it. So I'm like, all right, let me try it. And I tried it, bro, and it wasn't fishy. It didn't taste bad. It actually tasted good. I didn't taste it though. I don't know what it tastes like, but I mean, I tasted it, but it didn't taste like fish. It was weird. I don't know, but that was good. I don't know if it was because from one of them hoity-toity places or what, but it was a trip.
Hey, we saw a gift pack at Walmart that has like the 2 coffee cups or like the bath bombs, and it comes with the robe.
Oh yeah, the robe
It's like a
one.
little hoity-toity gift. That's good. We were thinking of that the other day after the live.
Yeah, Sergio said oysters have the consistency and texture of that green and yellow phlegm you get when you get a chest cold.
Ew, whoa.
And I've heard that, bro. I've
getting
seen that. Parecen mocos,
Green
right?
and oh, stop.
Yeah, parecen mocos. Sergio said Javier, LOL. Hector Luis Santiago. He's on Facebook, so I'll put it right here so everybody can see. I mean, so YouTube can see también. Planning a big Thanksgiving. My son coming home from the army to visit. Just got back from overseas. Damn, that's feeding me right there. That's good, bro. Does he go back out after that, or is he? Oh no, he's coming. Okay, I see it. He's coming from the army to visit. Just got back from overseas, man. That's cool right there that he gets to spend time at home, and even cooler that you got a son that is doing something with his life, man. That's feed me right there.
You don't care?
What? That you're over there fake throwing up?
No, I'm not. I'm really.
Eric Lerma said, "Cuba Cricket and Jovan and the B23 Familia. How are you guys doing? What's up, Eric? What are you doing, weirdo?" She's still thinking of the mocos. Sergio said, "What's up, Eric?" Javier said, "I was thinking of Chele, then you come out with your chente romantic voice. Y pasó eso."
No, more sick.
Ya tienes mucho tiempo afuera, güey. No estés pensando así. Eric Lerma said, "What's up, Big Serge?" Sergio said, "Congratulations, Hector." Yeah, that's Feedman, man. The holidays, they're always, man. I really do enjoy holidays. Even when I was in prison, man, for whatever reason, the ambiance and stuff would get me. Like I really did enjoy those holidays, and that's why I like to make a big deal of it now, because any of the Christmases that I did have as a kid, even if it was something very small, my memories are there. Like I really enjoyed it. Like even in the Pinta, I would watch all them Christmas movies. I mean the Christmas Story, the all of them, all the different ones. Even El Pendejito, ese Home Alone. Um, I
But
like.
see, for me, it was a little different. I was around my family
Mhm.
24/7. My grandma lived around the corner. My aunt lived on the other side. Like the corner on the other side. Like we were always together.
Yeah.
We saw each other like 3 times a week, like all the time, like birthdays, Christmas, whatever. So it's like my family, we didn't just get together around the holidays. We were together every single day.
Yeah.
And so it kind of was just, to me, it was just kind of like, whatever. But then when Manuel went to prison and my son was out here without his dad, I had to make sure that he had a great Christmas, and that's when everything kind of like started kicking in, like, oh, I got to keep like certain traditions going and things like that. So I think that's when it became more important to me.
Yeah. Well, me, I miss so many. Like I said, not that I was locked up straight, right? Obviously, but as a kid, my last Christmas on the street was like in 1992, because for whatever reason I would always get locked up in like September or October, and then I would miss Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I do remember like my Christmases from 12 and under, and when I was really young, we would go to Mexico with my jefita. I remember we'd go to Nogales, and then we'd take the train from Nogales to Mexico City, and it was 3 days on the train, and it was just a cool experience. You know what I mean? We would go, and 3 days you're on that train to go there, and then we'd spend the time out there in Mexico for Christmas with all the family and stuff. And so I just had so many crazy, not crazy, but good memories. And then even as I got older, the little things that were like when I was in juvenile hall and people would do. That's why I want to make a big deal of it when I got this, when we with this platform and with what we're doing with the fundraising and stuff, because I think it has an impact. No, it's not gonna, a Christmas gift isn't gonna make a kid not, go down a bad path if he's leading that way, right? Obviously, but it might put a spark in his mente where later he can come back and say, yeah, people cared, or just something, man.
It's just you always remember, like, where were you this Christmas in 95 or 96? And nobody wants to have that memory, like, oh, I was all alone and I didn't have anything. Like, if we could try to make memories for people where they have happy ones, then this is what we're about. This is what we do here.
Yeah. That's really the main reason. My ultimate goal, as everybody knows, is to speak to the kids, to at-risk youth in different juvenile facilities, in schools, all of that stuff. That's my goal, and So I started this YouTube thing kind of with that in mind, but I also know that that's not my, that's not the audience I have. I can see my analytics and I see that it's not kids that are watching me. That's going to be me having to go to them. But in the meantime, while I do have this and while I have a platform where people care and do, where we can put together fundraisers, I'm going to do it. And if we can do fundraisers and give these kids gifts and stuff, then I mean, why the hell not? This is a beautiful thing. So that's why we do what we do, and we're gonna keep doing what we do. And it's just it's just cool, man. And I really appreciate everybody that donates, that takes part in this, gives us people that to give to, that care as much as um, the rest of us do. And because at the end of the day, man, no kid is born bad, man. Most, I was one of those kids. Most of us are made that way for whatever reason, and it's not boo-hoo me, and I don't need anybody to feel sorry for me, but I made my own decisions, but there's a reason why we went down that path, and I think that there's a way to counter that. You know what I mean? Not for all of them, and not we're not going to help everybody, but there is a definite way to counter it. I think for the most part, it's just being there for them, because a lot of them don't have anybody to look up to except for those fucking freaks up there that where everybody wants to talk all highly about.
Well, I came in this world, just peachy.
Peachy. Chella said, "That's awesome. Send love and respect for our soldiers."
Absolutely.
Big Muffo said, "Oh, come on, I'm eating dinner, fools."
Right? Right? Thank
Laquifo
you.
said, "Did you hear about the oyster that went to the ocean disco?" He said he pulled the muscle.
Stupid.
Chella said, "Jovan, love you. Need to get at me tomorrow. I'm having surgery on Monday."
Oh no, John. I'm sorry. Okay, but yes, I will give you a call tomorrow. I'll call you when I'm at work.
Yep. Bakhtiar said, "Fear none but your sins." There you go. Heart Life Phoenix, what's up, brother? He said, "Big Surge, Javier, Dodger, Cricket, Jovan, what's up, brother? How you doing?"
Yep. Chilling.
I think we told you guys we spent lunch yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to lunch yesterday with Heart Life and his wife and one of his kids. We went to Peter Piper Pizza, and
Tony donated to the Christmas fund as
Tony
well.
did. Yeah,
His church.
his church gave $100 to the fundraiser, and yeah, it was cool to sit there and discuss what we discussed, and yeah, good people, man, great family. Chela said, "Hola, Heart Life." Hola, Tony. Oh, Big Motherfucker said, "Tony." Thumbs up. Eric Lerma said, "What's up, Heart Life?" Sergio said, "Muffin." Burkini said,
Said it like that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's how he said
It
it.
has an exclamation point. So that's how he said it.
Muffin.
Yeah, muffin. That's what an exclamation point means, babe.
Okay.
Laquifa, I thought you were going to say he clammed up, said Burqueño. Heart Life said AP, Burqueño, Chele, Lerma. Javier said Christmas in prison can be depressing. However, it is not good to feel that way in there, so you just go with the flow. Yeah, I mean, obviously the night of, the worst time was the night of for me. Like leading up to it, I would listen to the Christmas music. Like they have that station out here in Arizona. 99.9 would play Christmas music 24/7 until Christmas. And I would listen to that. I would watch the movies, the ambiance of it. The 24 hours of Christmas, I would watch the Christmas Story on TNT, all of that stuff, right? The night of Christmas would always kind of be tough because that's the night when I would call home and I would talk to my son, Maruca. I'd call the jefita, every year. And, you're hearing them all spend time together and do their thing. And then, at the end of that, you have to hang up and go back to your cell. And it kind of sucked. So there you go.
Yeah.
Burkini said, "Tony," he's waving. Javier said, "Ese Tony el Bolillo, glad you are well." G Thoughts in the house. He said, "Cubo Cricks. What's up, brother?"
Oh, hello.
He said, "Hola, Jovan."
Oh, hi.
There she is. Sergio said, "Hey, Chelly, you still have that same number?"
Is it the 602 when? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Chita said, "What's up, Heart Life?" Chita said, "Everybody, everybody." Eric Lerma
It
said,
doesn't say
"Chita,
everybody.
everybody." That's what he says. That's how he talks. I don't know. I don't know why. It's like he's from the country. Eric Lerma said, "Chita," and he put the fist up.
You got a little pep in your step today, don't you?
I do. I'm at home.
I know.
Enjoying my time. Living the dream.
Yeah, we've just been out here just cruising around, eating good food, hanging out with the nephews and niece, and just having a good time.
Yeah, we went to Pete's, got some fries. Well, we got the whole.
You did go to
got Pete's. The fries with the special sauce, and then I bought an extra special sauce. I got it in the fridge right now that I keep putting it on everything.
It's disgusting.
We got. What did we eat? What did we go today? We went to Walmart today. Last night. Yeah, we went to Walmart. I'm on the west side, so we went to Walmart. It was on 75th and Thomas, and man, it's just so many memories of that whole area. It's a trip.
Why? That wasn't your neighborhood to have memories in that neighborhood.
75th and Thomas. That's where that's Western's Mall.
That was not your memories.
That's where we take the bus to and whoop on your homeboys.
I don't have homeboys or houseboys, whatever you want to call them, okay? But that wasn't your area.
Chela said, "Yes, Sergio, hit me up tomorrow. Good night. All meds kicking in.
That was your neighborhood.
And don't want to drop phone on my face. Falling asleep with it in my hand. LOL."
Oh, good night.
Chita said, "Howdy, partner." See? Homie hang out. What's up, Rascal? He said, "Orale, homies." Oh. What's up, brother? Hello. Rascal went live today. Or he went today twice? Or
I saw you on earlier, Rascal.
He was on once today for sure. I thought it was twice today, or maybe it was once yesterday, once today. What's up, Rascal? How you doing, brother?
I was at work working really hard.
He told me to jump on with him, but then he said, "But I'm getting off at 3:30," and it was like 6 minutes away. I'm like, "Oh, man." Chita said, "Yeah." Hard Life said, "Good time with y'all. I was trying to sneak in a little unsolicited premarital counseling despite y'all already being together forever."
Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain our relationship. It works. Like people, I think sometimes like think that we're really mad at each other and we're not. Like we could have a full blown out fight and then 5 minutes later we're like, if it never happened.
Yeah.
And the reason is because we just don't like hold on to it. It's over. It's done. Like it happened.
Yeah.
We fought about it. We talked about it. Now I'm not gonna try to ruin the whole day being mad. Like it's just not gonna happen. So but I think we kind of I don't know. People probably think like, why do you talk to her the way you talk to her? So I don't know, but to me, it's just
we're friends. I think at the end of the day,
just out of love. Like, but first, yeah, we are. We're
friends first, so that's why I think that I talk to her. Like a lot of people, think there's something wrong with that, and I understand where they're coming from because it seems crazy, but we're just clowning, man. If you think about it, like, it's gonna sound weird, but like chilling with your Sally, just clowning, or in the pinta bunch of you guys, that's kind of how I feel with her. We're comfortable, basically. So, yeah. Except I can dick her down too.
Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe some of you guys can do that too in the joint, but
oh my God. You're so stupid.
Sergio said, "Houseboys, that's racist." Oh wait, here we go. Hold on, I missed it. Javier said, "Órale, Chela is giving out her número. No hay pedo because I'm her mero pachuquero."
Oh.
Porque said, "Rascal, salute." Chela said, "Hugs, I miss you all truly, my fam, always. I'm on the west side to Buckeye."
Oh, good night, Chela.
Sergio said, "Houseboys, that's racist." Chita says, "Sup, Rascal?" Rascal said, "I might be separating with my lady. All bad. I love her." For real, bro? I might be separating with my lady. I'd love to see you two in love, homie. Really, bro?
Are you serious? Are you joking?
Are you joking? Is that like a sarcasm right there?
Don't say that. That's gonna hurt my heart.
Because if you want, I can act like I don't love her.
Don't be stupid.
Sir just said, El Mr. Hoity-toity himself.
Oh my god, after the freaking live that we did, Rascal, with your robe on, we went to Walmart. We kept seeing robes everywhere.
Yeah.
Like in gift baskets and like gifting. I don't know, it was just funny. Freaking robes.
Chela said, Javier, all fam has my number. Damn, Rascal, I hope you're joking. Burkina said, your significant other should be your best friend. Mine is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Javier said, yeah, right. When he is over there, she is all brava. Now she is la nariz café.
What?
Brown nosy.
Oh, ever.
Rascal said, G-Tats y Burqueño 100. There's Clover 28. What's up, brother? He says, saludos, homeboy from Lincoln Heights.
Oh,
Yo,
I know Lincoln Heights.
yeah, I remember Lincoln Heights. That was. Whew.
No, you don't. Don't even.
Big motherfucker said, Rascal, keep your head up, homie. He said, no sarcasm. Man, we're going to have to talk later, bro. We're going to have to get together. I'm going to call you tomorrow, brother. I mean, if you want to talk about it, I don't know. I kind of be forward with it, but if you want to rap, bro, ya sabes. Chela said, I'm sorry, homie, hang out. He said, big motherfucker, put the fist. The Burkina said, I'm sorry, Rascal, that sucks, bro. Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully not, brother. A lot of things can be worked out even when you think you can't.
I mean, there's been times when, I mean, we really thought we weren't going to make it. You know what I mean? Back in the day where it was just too much or something. I don't know. And there was a time where we said a couple of times, you know, it's it. This is over. It's over. And that it wasn't. So hopefully it's just something that can be worked out, or maybe just, hey, take a break, you know, hit the reset button, you know, go back. I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
Javier said, Rascal, good to hear that. Go to the child support courthouse. There's some Firme Rucas there.
This freaking guy. Javier.
He said, good to hear that. Javier. Chita said, yeah, I remember Lincoln Heights too. I was born there, said G-Tats. Clover 28 says, sorry to hear that, Rascal. Yeah. I know we're laughing and shit, brother, but honestly, I'm gonna rap. We'll rap mañana. Let's see how you're doing. It does. I mean, it's tough, bro. Relationships are tough. Life is tough. This world is tough. Shit is, and you know, all of us got baggage, and it just sucks, man. Rascal said, it's all good, gente. I'm not a victim, just priorities. I have boundaries she's violating. I don't blame her, but I'm on a different page. Well, there you go. I hear you there.
Yeah.
I hear you there, brother.
And you know, not everything has to be it doesn't have to be a fight when you leave somebody, or when you break up, or you know, tell somebody you're not their friend anymore, or with a family member, whoever. It doesn't have to be a fight. It's just like, hey, you're not getting me, I'm not getting you. We're not gonna agree. It doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be I hate you, you hate me. No, you could. Grown adults can just walk away. So hopefully, it doesn't get too crazy or too ugly, because at one time you guys were good friends and in love. So just remember that.
Yeah. Chela said, I feel you on that, Rascal. I'm on that page in my life too. Yeah. Breakups can be tough. Relationships are hard, man. They're hard for real.
I just don't listen to you, so that's how we get through things.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
no
whatever.
No one believes you.
Boop.
You're so full of shit.
Boop, boop, boop. Back up. I just don't listen to you. I just do my thing.
He said, oh, I love and respect her. No hate. Yeah, it is there. Yeah.
Right?
That's cool. That's cool, brother.
Look at me what I'm talking about.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Look at you. I'm talking
Hear what I said. Hopefully, but no, seriously, brother. Hopefully everything's cool. We'll wrap. I'll wrap to you tomorrow. And, I mean, if you want, it's your business. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I just know that I'm here, bro.
absolutely.
I mean, so that's why I miss my old barrio. There is no shortage of firme cholas there for a rebounder. They will share their dope, cook for you, y todo.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, that's most barrios, bro. I think so. Yeah, all right. Nah, but serio though. Again, on a serious note, really fast. I know we're 40 minutes in. We're not leaving yet, but I just want to reiterate. We are in the middle of fundraising for Christmas. Um, what we do here, if you look at the community page, you will see pictures and receipts of different fundraisers we've done. We did it for Easter. We did hygiene for the homeless. We did backpacks for back to school. Just a bunch of different stuff. We've done Christmas before, and we always post pictures of what we do, and we post the receipts of where all the money went. 100% of any of the proceeds that come in do go for what we say it is for, and that is for the kids or for whatever Christmas we're putting together. So, and we are also a nonprofit, a 501c3 nonprofit. So if anybody does donate, if you do it through Cash App, Venmo, however you do it, I can give you the information to. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that, brother.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
I can give you the information so that you can write it off on your taxes as well. Um, and on the flip side of that, just really fast, um, if you know of anybody, any families, um, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the example again. So let's just say Sergio has a neighbor that's a grandmother, has 2 or 3 kids, and she doesn't have much, so Christmas isn't going to be the best. If we can uh, give the kids each a gift and the grandmother some kind of gift card so that she can make dinner for that night and make it a better Christmas for the kids. That's kind of the idea of what we're doing here. So if anybody, there's can run the gamut. There's a whole lot of different scenarios there. So if you know of anybody that needs um, our help to have a better Christmas as far as the kids are concerned, for especially for the kids, we want to make sure that if there are any kids that any of us know in our lives, we can reach out and touch them and give them a good Christmas, man. Give them this memory and do something for them, uh, so that they can see that there are people out there that care, and hopefully that'll put a spark in their heart. And again, we all know that that's not going to be the catalyst of their change. If a kid's on their way to being you know doing bad things like some of us have, it's just one thing that may always be in the back of their mind. Hopefully by doing this, they'll eventually, we sometimes do put flyers in these things. We do hand out our information so they can reach out to us, and maybe we can be that
Build a
mentor.
relationship with them.
We could build that relationship. We could be there for them. We can talk to them. I can tell my story, and I can get them in touch with a lot of other people that can tell their stories, and they can hear what that lifestyle is. It's not cool. It's not fun. You're not hard. You're not gangster and all that shit just because you get involved in that kind of stuff. None of that's all that type of stuff is just it's there's just there's no love in that life, and the best thing to do obviously is avoid it, because at the end of the day, the hardest gangsters sit in their cell and wish they were at home. And there's that whole lifestyle, that whole world is it's a facade. None of them believe it. Nobody believes it. That life, nobody cares for each other. There's no family. All these tough people. They're no longer tough when it comes down to it, and it's just that world. And worse than that, forget about that part of it. The losses that you incur when you do go through that, the hurt you put your family through, the hurt you put your children through, the losses of your time with your kids. There's no getting any of that back, and so it's best to just avoid.
Steve, did you accidentally send another 1999? Because if you did, let us know so we could refund that.
Yeah, usually people don't send it twice, brother. So if you did that on accident, we will send it back to you. If you didn't and you did it on purpose, we really do appreciate that, bro.
Absolutely, thank you. And we're gonna have names of everybody and how much they donated, and so they can be recognized as well here soon in a couple of days.
Yeah. Laquifa said, I have boundaries too. I don't lick the chocolate starfish, but accept it.
Oh, what the frick? How do you sound?
Oh, well. So.
Is that?
Burqueño said, the secret to a great relationship is as follows. When they're speaking, add in that's crazy every now and then. Works great. That's true.
What?
Read it. That's a good one. Chita said, that's too bad, Rascal, but remember, you're still a strong, healthy-looking young man. I guarantee you'll find someone other with the quickness. He said, the secret to a great relationship is when they are speaking, add in a that's crazy every now and then. It works great because that makes them think you're listening.
That is true. Yeah. I did that to you today.
I do it to you all the time.
I did it to you today.
I know. That's crazy.
See?
Seriously, I need to go to your barrio, Javier.
When I was talking to you earlier about what? About my work?
Yeah, that's crazy. Rascal said, I never intended to be in a relationship after my divorce. I made an exception because legacy. But it is what it is. We can talk, Rio. Órale, bro. Ya sabes. Rascal says, Steve, 100. G-Thoughts. Rascal said, G-Thoughts, I hear. Javier says, Sergio, I'll introduce you to Big Bertha. She gives a finder's fee.
Oh, my God.
Steve said, my brother Josh, much respect. Homie, hang out.
You're welcome.
Rascal said, G-Thoughts, I hear you, homie, and gracias. I'm a little old for that kind of love, to be honest. I'm a father first and foremost, bro, and that really satisfies me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's female right there. As it should, bro. They got to come first. Sergio said, hey, Rascal's lucky. He's one of the ones that did time and didn't have kids while he was inside. That's cool.
That is cool.
Sergio said, LOL. Homie, Rascal says, Steve, saludos, homie. Steve said, no, much respect for those positive words. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
I got to do time with Gordo.
I know.
3 days. Me and my baby.
I know. That's why I said, like, you act like it was a big deal, but you were in there all. You had
it
company.
Wasn't like I had company. Like if we were, stop it. That's not the same thing.
Javier said, you're correct, Cricket. Like the cowboy walking convict once said, prison is a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Rascal said, Steve with the double up. Cricket deserves it all, bro, and makes me happy to see you support. I honestly respect Cricket and love seeing the dynamic with Jovan, who is a solid woman. Thank you, fool.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I do laugh my ass off.
I'm not done thanking him for calling me a solid woman.
That's crazy.
Really?
Go ahead.
Rascal, do you want to take him with you, please?
Laugh my ass up. Is it true your first girlfriend was black? No.
Who said that?
Randy's best friend, Sean. Someone probably hit him and I didn't even realize it. So Randy's best friend, Sean. No. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. Okay, bye. Rascal said, very true. If I was torcido as a parent, I don't know what I'd do, bro. I know. See, and that, yeah, you've never felt it, brother. That, and like I said, you're lucky, bro. That's painful, bro. Painful for sure. And And you know what's crazy, and I know you've seen it because you were in the joint. Vatos, and I'm not shitting on anybody. You know, I'm one of them, right? Um, and I know it's because feelings get, you know, they're, how do I put this? What I'm gonna say, basically, all of a sudden in the pinta, all these vatos are super dads. You know what I'm saying? They love their kids so much. They want to send them, you know, cards and gifts and paintings and drawings and all this stuff, right? And I'm not doubting their love for the kid and stuff. You know, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that the, it's best to just avoid. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like I put myself in the position I was in. I lost so much time with my son. I lost a daughter totally, right? I've spoken about that before. I lost, you know, a lot of time with my ruca. All of our basically our young years. You know what I mean? So now, you know, now
Now
getting
I got
out,
now I got you as an old man. Thanks.
I realized, you know, that these last 8 years, there's nothing I would do to put myself back in that position. And I just, I can't believe it's hard for me to see why I did the things I did back then, knowing that I can, you know, it led to what it did, right? I knew my ruca was pregnant and I still kept, you know, doing what I was doing out there in the world. Um, I knew I had already lost a daughter, and now my ruca Jovan is pregnant. I'm about to, you know, and I'm still out there whacking fools and going back to prison and thinking that it was no big deal. And so, you know, I I put myself in the position to almost lose my son. If Jovan was, you know, a worse person or whatever, however you want to look at it, she could have, you know, just kept my son from me. You know, that was the position I put myself in. And so many vatos do that and blame the rucas sometimes. And I understand that. I get it. It sucks that the rucas would do that. But why would we put ourselves in the position to lose our children and not be able to be there for them and see them? You know what I'm saying? And so that's one of the biggest things, I think, that if you have kids, man, you gotta stop that world, man. You gotta stop that life. You gotta stop all that shit. There's nothing that should be more important than making sure that those kids are taken care of and know that dad loves them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and I think that's one of the it's one of the things, one of the biggest things I learned doing time, and I hope to pass on to these youngsters of today. You know what I mean? Just the loss of so much good shit. You know what I mean? All these holidays with my child, all these birthdays with my kid, all these just days. It's crazy. That's why I say, I mean, fuck, Rascal, lucky as hell that he didn't have to be in there like that, because it's a sad time, man, for real.
Well, it's not just sad for you. It was sad when Mijo would get off the phone. No, and I'm not gonna cry right now. But it would be sad when he would like, okay, bye, Dad, I love you. Hang up, and he had like this little sad look on his face, you know. Or if I knew that we couldn't go to visit that week, he's like, you know, when am I gonna see him again? Or you know, I'm really sad. You know, my dad's not here. Or you know, so and so's dad gets to be out here, but mine doesn't. When is he getting out, or when is he coming home? Like he would say things like that, and it's just like,
Yeah,
ah, it would just be. It's a lot to have to look at that little face and have to answer those questions.
yeah.
It's a lot.
And I've had a conversation with my son, a few conversations now. Obviously, he's 20 now, so he's told me a little bit of how he thought, like his thought process. And he always said that he just never thought I would be out here. To him, that just it just was what it was. When I got out, he was like, it just felt like it was never gonna come. I just, like, you were in there, I was out here, and that's just our life. And that's messed up to hear. You know what I mean? To think that my little boy went years just thinking, you know, dad, that's just where dad's at. You know what I mean? And if there's any reason to change for anybody, it should be your kids. Number one, fuck all that gangster shit. Fuck all that G code y la pendejada, all that dumbass shit. Where because all these dudes at the end of the day are soft as shit. They ain't about nothing. They talk big game and don't do shit. And not even there for their kid. If you're not there for your child, the person you brought into this world, and you're not teaching them to be a man, you're a straight up punk. Period.
Loser.
Yeah, and and I was one. I've been able to make up a little bit of it, but you can't make up what I've lost in the time of my son. I chose bullshit over him, and that shit ain't cool, man. And I'm glad that I'm now able to pass on my story, tell it like it is, and hopefully some other people can take it to heart and be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that to my kid, and I ain't gonna be what that dude is. Farmero se órale, Grillo. I'm back, and it's great to see you and only you. What's up, brother?
Oh, excuse me, sir. Oh no, hold on.
There you go.
You and only you.
He said, "Oh, never mind. She's there."
Yeah, sir. I'm here. Thank you very much.
Ah, shit. Clover 28 said there are 3 barrios in Lincoln Heights, and we're all related, and they don't get along for nothing. They're killing every other day down here. It's on and cracking.
That's so sad.
Yeah, that sucks. Raza hurting raza. People hurting people. Period. Javier said, I had a negra girlfriend. We broke up because she had to have the pig feet from my menudo. I like pig feet too.
Oh my God.
Javier, I'm going to stop reading your shit, bro. Wait. But kid said, Clover 28, Frogtown, still around. Brown the street. I have a few primos and a tia from there that I haven't talked to in years. Rascal said, I think for a lot of guys, Torcido, it's easier to be a parent through flowery cards and letters, but in person, it's a different story. And people want their kids to understand when it's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's
one thing to, call and, hi, mijo, how are you doing? When you're not, 1, paying for the phone call. 2, yeah, let me send a letter here and there or whatever. But it's different when you're out here and you're actually showing your son how to be a man.
Yeah. All them letters and stuff are cool, but what I've also noticed, what I saw a lot, including myself, I'm not trying to exclude myself from this conversation. This is me. We would send those letters and those cards and all that stuff, but then when we get out, we'd be right back acting a fool, doing whatever it was we were doing. You know what I'm saying? We would, I love you. I'm always going to be here for you, to the ruca, to the babies, to the whatever, right? All the different, I'm speaking in generalities, all of us vatos that were in the pintas, we would do that. We would send these, hey, can you draw this Minnie Mouse for my little girl? It's her birthday and all this stuff, right? And then the vatos would get out and get right back on dope, or get right back to acting, slanging dope, doing dope, or whatever it is that they're doing. It's like, I don't know.
I knew this guy, and I'm not going to say his name because I like him, and I'm not going to put him on blast like that. But there's this guy that got out, and his son, they put their son in daycare so he can run around and go do whatever it is he needed to do during the day and craziness. And it's like, you're out. You just got out of prison after doing these years. Your baby is little.
Stop moving the thing.
Huh?
You keep hitting this and it's shaking.
Like, it's your baby. Like, why are you sending him to daycare so you can go run around and do illegal, crazy things? Like, don't you want to spend every minute with your baby boy? Like, look at him.
Yeah.
And he would go and drop him, the wife would go drop him off at the daycare. She would go to work and pick him up after work. And it's like, don't you want to spend time with your kid?
Yeah. Unfortunately, and that's where the cycle begins. We all know it. That's where then the kids do the same thing as the dad, and it continues on. And I think that's why it's incumbent on us to talk about this and spread this and hopefully stop this as much as we can. People, vatos need to grow up, man, and start being fathers if they want to be. I mean, if you don't want to be a dad, just don't be a dad then. Do what you do and mess up your life and go to prison and all that. But just know that doing this messes up your kid's life. And if you're okay with that, then I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that. But it's a lot of heartache. I couldn't imagine my son feeling all the stuff that I felt throughout all these years, going in and out of the joint and all that shit. It's not about fear. It's sadness, bro. It's a lot of fucking sadness going through that. There's so much loss and shit. It sucks, man. So hopefully, hopefully that, these kids can have somebody in their life that'll teach them better. Rascal said, Fadmero, you can imagine what the drama is about. It's a crazy stupid, bro. I don't blame her for taking her kids' side versus me, but I'm a man too, bro, and nah, I got boundaries. Mm-hmm. G-Thought said, Lincoln Heights, it's a very, very old sector of Los Angeles. That's where the LA Italian Mafia used to exist. Maybe still does. Oh, did it? Javier said, I felt more sad for my children during the holidays as I was in prison. I chose to not speak to them. At least I knew that they were well. That brought me some comfort. Yeah. And not no disrespect, bro, but a lot of gente do that. I did that myself at one point, and that's selfish, bro. You know what I mean? If you think about it in retrospect, to not talk to your kids on the holidays because you think it's helping them, it's not, bro. I mean, that. You got to think about it. Like, the kids want to talk to their parents. And if you're thinking that not doing so is helping them or keeping them from feeling gacho, there's no way, brother. Especially on a holiday night, they're going to be thinking of their dad or their mom, whoever it is that's missing out of their life. And too many vatos do that. Like, I've heard people say that, like, oh, I didn't let them come visit me because I didn't want them to see me like that. But to be honest, bro, I think the kids would rather see you like that than not at all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think that mentality is more for us than them. We want to feel like we're doing something to help them or to make them feel better, but there's no way that can be. I couldn't imagine, like, I mean, if I put myself in the position of, kids' mentality, not seeing whoever it is that's missing from my life, as opposed to seeing them, I know that seeing them would be much better, period. You know what I mean? So it's just, I mean, we make decisions because we feel we're doing the right thing, I think, but we need to remember that child's mentality is much different, and we need to put ourselves in these kids' shoes a lot of the time. That's why I say, and I know it became such a big issue and all this shit that I said, but when I say, when people call these prison gang members legends and all that shit, and then they try to explain it away in the adult context, we need to remember how kids think and the kids' mentality, and that's just not the way they think. And so that's why I was not upset. I mean, that's why I debated it. That's why I thought that I just don't think that that's a positive word to use for them vatos. You're talking about a bunch of killer tecatos for the most part that haven't done anything positive for anybody ever. In fact, they've destroyed multiple lives, and you're using a word that puts them in the light in a good light. And even though us as adults can understand what it is we're talking about and know the difference, kids can't, man. Kids don't see it that way, and that's all that was covered. That was all about it. It didn't mean to start no bullshit, but like when me and Rascal were talking the other day, a lot of people would rather see the bullshit, and so they make it up as we go. Clover 28 said, good night, everyone, and Rascal, take care.
I think he skipped one.
Who?
Metal. He said, Orale.
Oh, I see it.
Creo. Where? Orale.
I saw that. I read it. Orale Grillo, I'm back, and it's great to see you and only you.
Oh no, not that one.
And he said, "Oh, never mind, she's here."
Oh wait, that's hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
I see it. Rascal, I can totally relate. Every time I did time as an adult, I was a father. Shit fucking suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna say it's totally the guy's fault
No, it
because
was your fault too.
it was. I had no business going to jail to meet some guy.
Well, not just that. You even when I was out, you knew I was going back.
Yeah,
I mean, it's both of us. I mean,
I should have known that you're gonna go back. Absolutely. So it's not just the men's fault too. Women have to take responsibility. Like if you're gonna meet some guy in jail, where do you think he's gonna end up? You think he's not gonna come out and, like you said, be a doctor and here we go, have a hoity-toity life. It's not gonna happen.
yeah,
There's gonna be some a heartbreak somewhere in there. Now compared to if you met somebody out on the street and he's a school teacher or works at the library or something, life is going to be a little different. So I think that the women have to take a little bit of responsibility too. Um, and I know that's hard to do in the moment because I just always wanted to blame Manuel. But as I got older and matured, it was me too. I had no business at the jail. I mean, whatever. I was 18. I was single. I think it would have looked really bad if I had kids and was there, like some of the women that were there. That's even worse. But yeah, I eventually took responsibility for myself and know that we were both irresponsible and it was 50-50.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we're speaking about our own failures, but um, it's because those failures impact these kids so
Oh no,
much.
they do, and that's why when Mijo was born, I did everything in my power to give this kid everything
Yeah.
and try to do the best that I could and make sure that he never needed or wanted anything. And that could be kind of a bad thing because, you spoiled
and
brat.
unfortunately, some people can't do that. Some hyenas, they're vatos torcido, and they're trying to work hard, and the kids out there not, doesn't have the backing of, family, whatever the situation. And unfortunately, these kids, I mean, if you look at the statistics of prisoners, the majority are that come from broken homes, and I think that needs to be the first thing we address. Everyone needs to realize that we are broken individuals, and so if we can address that with these kids while they're still young,
Mhm.
I think that's the actual solution. I just don't know
I
exactly
just
how
think
to do that.
it was a lot of work with Mijo. I couldn't really be like, oh mom, well like I was, like soft and caring and stuff, and then hey, I'm gonna tell your dad because then dad's the one that's disciplinarian. I couldn't be that. I had to be both parents at the same time, yet shape him and to be this good little kid and not go down that road and I always had this like insecurity, like he has a target on his back because his dad's in prison and people are going to look at him different, so I got to make sure that he's in a good neighborhood, has good clothes, has good thing. It became like I was obsessed with that a little bit, and that could be a bad thing. And then it's tough, like I said, it affects the kid, and it's just a lot. It's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of
The bottom line is parenthood in and of itself is tough. When you mix in a vato getting torcido or the jefita getting torcida or any kind of issues, then I mean you're asking for failure. And that's one thing that we just cannot fail at, because the kid's life is in jeopardy on that. And I mean, like, there's no, you just can't fail at that. There's no excuse for that. If you bring a child into this world, your job is to do the best you can bringing them up. And we've, a lot of us failed. I failed. I mean, my son fortunately is a good kid, but that's not because of me.
And that took a lot of me disciplining him, showing him, being there for him. every day I had to work at that and
And plus,
make sure that my family was teaching him good values. He had uncles.
he was just he's a good kid, because you can do that all the world, and some kids just still, he could have used the excuse dad's locked up and so I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have had issues, and I understand that, and that would have been my fault. And so that's why I'm saying, like, it's best to not even risk that, no matter how good you think the other parent is. For the most part, kids need two parents, period. Porque said, unless absolutely necessary, I don't trust daycares anyway. A single parent who is working may have to, but if you're not working, what the fuck are you doing trusting others with your children?
That was, like I said, I'm not gonna put his name out there because he's changed his life. He walked away from that world. He's doing good. He has a good relationship with this kid. So I'm not gonna put his name out there. But it was one of Daniel's friends.
It was the same as all of us. We were doing our thing.
Like I said, but I just found that a little odd. Like, would you not want to spend like every moment with your baby, knowing that you could go back any minute?
Javier said, man, I remember looking towards the south, just thinking that my loved ones were over there. Yeah, a lot of that.
AP looked south too, over the border, wishing that he was over there too. Talk to him about it.
Bakhtiaris Fandiari said, the worth of a person is according to his courage and confidence. There you go. Chita said,
Can you turn that off?
oh, it's over here.
Freezing, Mr. Bigglesworth.
I got it. Let's see. Jita said, I think it's sad when there's vatos getting women pregnant all over town, knowing they have no intentions of caring for the child.
That, yeah, like I said, it's I think it's a 50-50 situation. The girl kind of has to take responsibility too,
Yeah. Javier said, I went years not writing or accepting visits, just wanted to forget about everything outside. Doing time is not easy. It's not. Cricket, you need to be a doctor. Esa said, Jita. See, wait, imagine.
Hold on. Calm down. Hold on. Let's not. You're pushing it.
Yeah, I could be hoity-toity.
Please stop.
Javier said, Sergio, pero no te agüites, ¿verdad? Big Mama said, my son had a bad seizure a few nights ago, but this is when it means the most to be a good dad. Got to be there for him through good, and especially those bad times when he needs me for all my kids. Yeah, brother.
Oh, I mean, listen,
a lot of us, we're lucky, bro, to be out here. You know what I mean? And I don't, I don't forget that fact that I shouldn't be. Whatever anybody thinks, I don't give a fuck. I'm out here, and I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to be there for my kid, and that's more important to me than anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Farmero said, Cricket, I gotta email you about Christmas, bro, but I'm hesitant to be fully honest because my sister has hella kids. Get at us, bro. It don't matter.
I don't care how many kids she has. Email us.
Yeah, get at us, brother. We did it. We did it that time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what we do, bro. Let's do it. Absolutely. The more, the better. Well, as much as we can. But yeah, for sure, brother. Get at us. Sergio said, Javier, no, not at all. Jita said, how many kids? AP said, yeah, going to jail at 18 to meet a vato is crazy. Giovanna was a vata loca choca.
I was no choca loca. Calm down.
There's AP.
Calm down, AP. That I was not.
But kid, it's a big motherfucker. I'm sorry, brother. My wife has had them too fucking scary, and you feel helpless.
Yeah. I gotta have a seizure.
Chita said Giovanna was a choca loca.
That's like you can't breathe, right?
Seizure?
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel, but that's when they're like kind of convulsing, and I don't know.
Is it like asthma, kind of, maybe?
No, it's like they pass out. They're kind of asleep, and they're like kind of convulsing a little bit. Their eyes are. I think there's different ways, but yeah, no, it's not that. It's.
You could still breathe.
I'm assuming. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it feels, to be honest.
It's scary to not be able to breathe. Like I said, sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm just like, all of a sudden I forget to breathe. I'm just like, it happens. No,
how do you forget to breathe?
Because I do, and then sometimes like I get really scared, so I open my mouth. I'm like trying to hurry up and breathe. it's been happening lately. So I don't know if there's just it's like an age thing or something's going on or what. And then like I can't put sometimes I can't put like my whole face in the water like in the shower because I feel like I'm like drowning standing up. Like isn't that crazy?
Yes,
Like
that's
I think
crazy.
that's like an age thing or something because it's like you can't breathe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not asthma, is it?
I don't think so. Not when you're not doing nothing. I don't know. I don't know what asthma does, but I would think you'd have to like.
Maybe I need one of those little pumps just every once in a while. Just you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Okay. Yeah. Farmero Sajitas 8, and my nephew has extreme medical needs. I try and back her up as much as possible.
Yeah. And it's tough, when you have family and you try to help them as much as you can, and then sometimes you're like, oh, I gotta help myself this month, and
Yeah.
it's tough. You want to, but it's bills don't stop coming and it's expensive, so that's fine. That's why this channel is what it is, and we'll figure it out
Yep.
together for
Yeah.
sure.
Just let us know, Farmero. We got it, but 8 though. I don't remember 8. Was it 8? We didn't. Oh, maybe some of them aren't in school, right? Because we did the backpacks. Farmero said, "When is Giovanna gonna be on Indicted TV?"
What's indicted TV?
I don't know. Maybe a TV where they indict people.
Oh no, I was already indicted once. No, thank you, sir.
Big Motherfucker said, Burqueño,
I'm
yeah, that's the
okay.
worst part, bro. Feeling useless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian Zuniga, what's up, brother? He said, family is key. Cottage and chinos is my only life I am in. My line is top. No shuffle 12, man. Did I not read that right? Family is key. Cottage and in chino is my only life I am in. My line is top. No shuffle 12, man. I'm not sure if I'm reading that correctly. Maybe the
He is Jaguar Paw.
maybe the autocorrect messed something up. Burkini said, my stepson is using that excuse from the lack of his real father. Sucks. Nothing we do changes his mind. He's intent on messing up. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's that too. And that's what's sad about it, brother. Like, it gives these kids that excuse. You know what I mean? Like, I think because listen, we all made our own decisions, right? I had most of you guys know my story briefly. My real father killed my sister. I had a stepfather that raised me. I thought he was my real father all my life. His whole family hated me, wouldn't even talk to me. I called my grandparents by their first name and I never knew why. Whole bunch of bullshit, right? So I had issues. But I think all of that gave me an excuse. And although it's the real issues for a kid, I think that, when I look it back on it, I'm like, man, what a dumbass. I just used that shit as an excuse. I wasn't fucked up, you know what I mean? But I know as a kid I was, you know what I mean? But so it's just where do you draw the line? How do you deal with these kids? And where do you say, you know what? Buck up, brother. You know what I mean? Like stop feeling sorry for yourself and just do good in your life. And it's hard to talk to a kid like that because the kids are going to use it as an excuse. They're going to feel sorry for themselves, as they should. I mean, like I said, there's a different mentality for kids, and that's why you have to approach it differently. And that's why I don't feel that consequences should be the same either for a child as it is an adult. Nevertheless, I think there has to be a way that we deal with it where we say, listen, stop it. You're don't use there's no excuse for how you're acting just because you don't have a dad in your life and you have a step, whatever your story is, get over it. You know what I mean? And maybe the only way to you have to, it can't just be words. You have to help them, I think, with that by, I think, being there. And I think that's the thing that you've done. uh I've had conversations with with Big Motherfucker and with Burqueño and some of these other, but with Burqueño on this topic, especially with his stepson, we've had conversations, and Burqueño has tried to be that father figure. He loves his stepson. This is not just like a kid that he's trying to accept. Like, he loves the kid, and the kid is using it as an excuse. And that makes it even harder because Burqueño feels like, I'm sure, I mean, I'm here speaking for him, but he feels like, man, I'm trying with this kid. I'm being a dad and he's not feeling it. And so I don't know what you do there, bro. I really don't. I mean, I don't have the answer for that. I would hope it would just like just keep being there. Just do your best and keep showing them that someone there loves them. You're there to lean on. You're there to talk, and hopefully he'll get over feeling sorry for himself. Because at the end of the day, that's what we all did.
I think I would be straight out with them. I'd be like, I love you. I'm always here for you. You're going to keep feeling sorry for yourself and acting out. Go ahead. I think, if you get in trouble and you go to jail, just know I'm still going to be here for you. I love you no matter what. I'm still going to be here. I'll go
Stop hitting.
visit you. I'll write to you. I'm still going to be here for you. But maybe you're right. Maybe, I don't know. Do your thing or whatever if you know better than me.
Yeah. And we've said that before too. Some kids
And then when,
need that experience.
yeah, yeah.
As much as it sucks to say that about a kid, right? Some kids do need some discipline. And if that's in the form of going to, losing a year or two of your life or whatever, um, as unfortunate as that is, some of them may need that as a wake up call, at least to help them grow up and start seeing things as an adult.
I know this isn't the same thing, but like, I remember when I was younger and I was little and I was just being a brat, I'd tell my mom, I'm gonna run away or I'm gonna leave. And she's like, okay, and just like whatever, just brush it off, ignore me. And I was like, what? And I just, of course, I wouldn't. But I think I wanted her to say, no, don't leave, don't, But once she would be like, okay, whatever, that's what she's. I was like, what the heck? Then I never said it again. I just stopped saying that.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes a little bit of tough love isn't bad.
Javier said, Mijo is lucky that he came out to be a good kid. Imagine if Jovan would have been deported. Mijo had to see his dear mother wearing the huaraches and trenzas on the other side of the river.
No, sir. I wouldn't have been going anywhere.
Yeah, that would have been it, bro.
No.
That would have been it.
No, it wouldn't have been it.
I'm saying if that happened.
It wouldn't happen.
But I'm saying if it did.
Happen.
But if it did.
It wouldn't.
Okay, I get it. I understand it wouldn't.
I've been here generations. Honey.
I know. I understand it wouldn't. But if it happened, that would suck.
And it can't happen.
A dad in prison, mom in huaraches and trenzas.
It wouldn't happen.
That's crazy.
No. Don't do those eyes.
AP said, I'm a citizen, Giovanna. At least my 18-year-old niece doesn't date guys in jail, weirdo foreigner.
Oh my God. I'm going to be a foreigner. Oh, jeez.
Chita said, next Halloween.
I don't know. He had a really nice voice on the phone. And then, I thought I'd try to change somebody's life and.
Change somebody's life.
Help him out.
Chita said, next Halloween, Cricket can be a doctor and Jovan can be a chocaloca.
I'm not a chocaloca.
Chita said, AP, she gonna put a hit on you, is it?
That's gonna be.
Or pimp you out.
If I dress like that, that'll be that. What's that? Cultural appropriating. What is that when you?
Cultural appropriation.
I don't want to do that.
AP said, you keep saying you wasn't a chocoloca. You're in the closet, chocoloca. You swear you're hoity-toity. Well, you're not hoity-toity.
Okay. You found me out.
Johnny Lopez said, why is it that if you've been down a couple times, you never forget your numbers? I don't know, bro. I still remember my juvenile number and obviously my adult one. I mean, we don't change numbers in Arizona because you're saying you don't forget your numbers as in plural. If you've been down a couple of times in Arizona, when you pick up your numero, that's it. You that's your number for life. If I was to, never going to happen, but if I was to go back 20 years from now, I would still have the same number, and everybody would know around what year I went in because of that number. It's a trip, but I just think because I mean, think about it, bro. It's years and years and years of them calling you by that number. Your mail comes to that number. You get called to the chow hall behind that number. And anytime the placas are trying to get a hold of you, it's through that number. That's your name for many years. So of course you're not going to forget it. I would assume, I mean, I don't know. It's a trip, but yeah, I know I'll never forget mine. It's I wish I could, but it's just there. ¿Por qué no said Jovan? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Juan Nieto, hey, what's up? Man, am I tripping or do we used to have a Nieto come on all the time, right? I don't know if that's homeboy right here or not, but whatever. How you doing, brother? He said, hi, keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate that, bro.
You know, AP, you say that I was a weirdo for being 18 to meet a guy in jail, but I was single. I had no kids. I knew somebody who had kids and went to the prison and married somebody and
then left him and went with another one. And then left him and went with another one.
no, and got pregnant from a guy in prison. And like, that's crazy. So I'm not the only weirdo, okay? Thank you very much. I was at least single and by myself.
Yeah.
And that's one woman. She had kids, went in, met a dude, got pregnant by this dude knowing he was doing like forever. Then I knew another woman who got married to this guy, divorced him, got married to his friend, divorced him, got with his tattooed this other guy's name on it. So I mean, there's stories, AP. You don't even know. Those are the chocolocas right there.
Well, the one went to death row, and then she left him for the other friend because he was gone.
Well, nobody's staying with you if you're on death row. I don't care what anybody says. You're not staying with somebody if they're on death row.
You can at least wait till they die. Come on.
That's okay, but nobody's doing that. Stop it.
Farmero said, yeah, only 5 are in school, LOL. Indicted TV is a YouTube channel where choca locas like Jovan go and tell their story.
Oh my God. I'm okay. Thank you.
ZG, what's up? He said, breathing is an involuntary action, fence.
I know, but you know what? Maybe it is. I think maybe my heart is skipping a beat and it like, you know, you can't.
Oh, when you see me, you're talking about?
No, because you're never around when it happens. And that's why I think I'm gonna like end up not being able to breathe. And I'm gonna die, and nobody's gonna find me. Like, oh my God, what happened to her? Look at, it's a scary thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Javier said, had a ruca that couldn't do the fa la 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 la. She would forget to breathe during the act. It got scary one day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Farmero said, Burqueño, I did the same. I self-sabotaged myself as a youngster out of anger for not having my father as an adult. Me and my stepdad are finally hella close, but it took time. Yeah.
I think it's because your younger self wants that revenge.
Yeah, there's something there.
Your younger self wants to act out, and it's...
Yeah. And it's more than that. It's sometimes that, and I think a lot of it is what people say. You're looking for acceptance somewhere. You're not accepted by this person who's supposed to be your father and family. Well, at least I'm speaking for myself. I think a lot of mine was that I wanted to be part of something that where I was included in something like a family. You know, the gang became that. My homeboys became that. I felt the amor and all that stuff because I didn't get it there. My so-called dad wasn't really my dad. I didn't know it. His family hated me. And yeah, I mean, I never got over it, but the puto's dead, so it's cool. See that? I'm over it.
Oh.
Chita said, Giovanni's going to write a bio, a dictionary thick about a crazy 3-day life in jail.
Well, you know what? Other YouTubers, they seem to like have thousands of stories for their 1 year that they did. I think I can come up with at least 20 stories for the 3 days, right?
I got a few.
You know what though? I know how you guys are, talking about being young and wanting acceptance and stuff. I was just telling Manuel this the other day. I need something from my parents before they leave this earth. I need them to apologize to me.
This girl.
No, I do. I need an apology from them. Okay. Just for, I think for having, I have too many siblings and we, sometimes don't see eye to eye and it really bothers me. And, my parents sometimes don't say anything to them and I think that they should. And it's just little things like that. I need something from them to move on. And I think, sometimes as adults, you need that apology or that sorry or whatever to move on.
Big motherfucker said, this is Chronicles, not Jovanicles. Get it right, white fence, loser.
That could be a new YouTube. Thanks, big guy.
Chronicles. AP said, damn, so what y'all eat today? Y'all hit up any places? What do we eat today?
What did we eat today?
So
yes, we had Jack in the Box today.
Yeah, Jack in the Box both times, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Jack in the Box today.
We had a hibachi grill yesterday.
Yesterday when we took her nephews to a hibachi place where they like cook the food in front of you. You know, they do the fire, the vato throws the egg in his hat and all that crazy shit. We wanted her nephews to see that. She has little nephews, young, well, 12.
They're little.
12,
like 5-ish.
9, and one is like 3, right? 4. Oh, he's 5?
He's 5.
Yeah, he just started. So we took them there to have, to see
Dinner.
some. They've never seen that shit. So we took them to see that hibachi stuff. It was pretty cool. But today we just did Jack. Really? That's it, right? Yeah.
But we've had Pete's, hibachi, Peter Piper.
Peter, yeah.
We had that
Filiberto's.
That steakhouse thing, Filiberto's.
What steakhouse?
When we went with, what's his name?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that hoity-toity place where we had the crab meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that steak. Yeah, that was very expensive, but crazy.
What else we had? Oh, we went to Walmart and bought a bunch of like little snacks.
Yeah.
You tore up some cheesecake today.
I did. Strawberry cheesecake.
It wasn't even yours to tear up.
Yes, it was. I
got the cheesecake because I wanted cheesecake. And you're like, oh, I'll have one piece. I come home from work and like.
No, I said, let's buy a pie. And you said, how about some cheesecake? I said, okay.
I said it like that.
Yeah, that was your voice. Porque said, Farmero, I love my stepson. I hope he sees that someday.
He will. He's just being a kid. He's just being a kid. He'll come around.
That's the thing.
Like I said, I had both my parents, and I didn't understand then why they did what they did, and now I thank them for what they did. Now they're my best friend. But typically, from the age of 16 to 23, kids are just going to be kids. They're going to do. They think they know everything. That's the thing. They think they know everything. Yeah.
Juan Nieto said, yep, it's me, ex-correctional officer. I thought so, brother. I recognize the name. Hopefully everything's going well with you, bro. Farmero said, Burqueño, he will, bro. Just be patient. I'm telling you, bro. Me and my stepdad used to go blow for blow. It was bad. But now we get along great. I call him every day.
See? Yeah.
Big motherfucker said, Burqueño, hang in there, brother. When he matures a little, he'll realize all you do for him. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. We got to remember, bro. Kids have,
Ow!
Did I step on you? Children have
fat
foot. Children have childish mentalities, bro. And that's the thing. And that's what we need to remember. And that's how we need to deal with them. Not condescendingly, but you know what I mean? Like, realize where they're coming from and try to deal with it, knowing that we can't expect them to think like adults. And unfortunately, I think that's one of the problems that we have. Like, we really do sit here and think that kids think exactly like us. So, the stuff that we do doesn't affect them. And, it's just, we have to remember, how we thought and the things that we did as kids. If we can put ourselves in their shoes, which we were in at one point, then we can understand more, I think. Bakhtiar said, night, cricket / everyone. Good night, brother.
Oh, good night.
Have a good one, bro. Jojo Arizona, what's up? He said, real respects to everybody.
Oh, hello.
What's up, Jojo? Burkina said, thank you, motherfucker. Farmero Grillo, Jovan. Jojo said, Jovan was rehabilitated.
I was not rehabilitated. There was nothing to rehabilitate.
AP said, I hope your parents give you one last ass whooping.
Okay, well, my parents didn't spank. They didn't believe in that. Thank you.
Kenna said, LOL. Javier said, met a girl one night. She told me to bounce before 5:30. I got up late and her son wore my Nike Cortez to school. She said, I told you to bounce early.
Can you imagine?
Fuck it up, yeah.
Oh, my God.
G Thoughts said they gave you life, Jovan. They need apologies. Nothing. They need to apologize for nothing to you. If anything, you are to thank them. Very
First
true.
of all, G Thoughts, I need an apology from you, okay? Thank you.
Yvonne Madrid, what's up? She said, hello, everyone.
Oh, hey, Yvonne.
How you doing, Yvonne?
We're wondering where you've been.
All right. Adrian Zuniga said, people have a heart of true grace to help even till it costs them. Receive the blessings, my friend, paid forward. No one takes my life, and last day will raise myself. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Okay. There we go. AP said, cake with coffee in the morning is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't mess with coffee, bro. Jojo said, from 16 to 23, Jovan thought she knew everything. Still does.
Okay, well, now I do, but then I didn't.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You know everything?
Yes, I do. I know all about life.
That's crazy.
Shut your face. No, but seriously, from 16 to 23, I really did think I knew it all. And I was that kid that would tell my parents, like, if they didn't let me stay out late or didn't let me go out, you know, you're ruining my life. I hate you. You know, I was that dramatic. I was
I know.
that bratty.
Yeah.
And they just ignored me. They're like, she's just over there throwing a tantrum. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
No, and I'm being serious right now. And again, when I was 18 years old.
I'm being serious too. Go ahead.
No, I'm done then. You're not going to take me serious.
I am taking you serious. Go.
No, I'm done.
Okay. He said that's why her parents regret having her. She's been a burden.
No, they don't regret it. They don't. They love every moment.
You think?
They thought I was so great, they wanted more. Yeah.
You think that's what made them do it?
Yeah.
Have more?
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. Her parents they're saints. The way she was as a kid.
Yeah, and then like I said, I put them through when I turned 18. You know, meeting you and getting pregnant at 19 and having a baby at 20, and that's a lot. I couldn't imagine my son putting me through that.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I could not imagine that.
Yeah. Or my life, my side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like now I apologize for all, you know, putting them through heartache, but I think they worried and they had heartache, but they didn't really show it. They were just there being supportive no matter what. No matter what mess we got into, they were there no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually tripped out on that. When I got locked up, Jovan had my son. When they brought me back from the joint to the county jail on the new charges, Jovan was not allowed. Her and I weren't allowed to talk because she was a co-defendant. So they had those restrictions. And her mom would bring my son in to visit me. My son was just a baby, a few months old to start. And every week she would bring my son up. And I was on the 6th floor in Madison. Those that aren't from here don't know, but they called it closed custody. I was chained up. It was all behind glass. They had extra guards when they took us to visit, all that other stuff. So, and she would bring my son, and I used to be like, man, that's crazy. Like, I didn't really know her. I met her a few times. I'm with her daughter. She was cool. We talked, but I got her pregnant and then got locked up, and then here she is bringing my son to visit me, and I was like, damn.
But it's just the perfect example that my parents were there for us no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, they were always cool. It was a trip, for real.
Even now, you come into town. My dad just hands over his car. Here you go. Oh, I put a new battery in it. Or I went and, gassed it up. I went and did this. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to be that way. And they are. It's a trip.
Yeah. Chita says, apology from me, Jovan. That's crazy. Okay. APC, you probably haven't had good coffee. I don't know, bro. I used to drink coffee. When I first went to the Pinta at 17, well, after I turned 18 and went to the adult side, I would drink coffee. And because everybody did, that was the thing to do, drink coffee and smoke. And I just one day remember, I was like, the fuck? I hated the taste. I was just doing it because that's what we did. And I quit. I stopped and I never drank
Did
it
you drink
since.
it black though in there?
No, I would make Cadillacs. We called it Cadillacs, but no, we put chocolate in it. We put
The freak is a Cadillac?
it's coffee with chocolate, with hot chocolate. Like we put the hot chocolate in and sugar. And,
No, like did you have hazelnut? Did you ever try it with hazelnut or French vanilla?
yeah, during Christmas time they would sell that shit, and you could put that crap in
Did you
there.
try it with them?
Yeah, none of it is good. It still tastes like coffee. Coffee's nasty. I'd rather just drink the
Your
hazelnut.
face is nasty.
Your ass is nasty.
Oh,
Javier said, Yvonne, did you hear about what happened to Jovan?
nothing happened to me, Yvonne. Don't listen to him.
He
He's
said, I ain't
crazy.
one to gossip, but it's like the
Oh
song,
my
Ain't
God.
No Mountain High Enough, Ain't No River Long Enough. Get it?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't get it. Leave her out of it.
She does. You still think you know it all. Yvonne said, no, Javier, I haven't. Por qué no said Jovanicals? That's clever as fuck.
I think it really is. I think maybe we just started something here.
Javier said, get it, Yvonne? She said, LOL, no. Chita said, your parents seem like incredible, good-hearted people, Jovan. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and I know I put my parents through some stuff, but that's why like sometimes I struggle when my other siblings sometimes I feel it's like taking advantage. But to my parents, they just seem like they're helping them and they're not being taken advantage of because they would have done it for me too. But sometimes I feel like my mom, babysits too much, or or if my brother she does too much, then it's kind of like, hey, you guys are getting older, calm down, and they just like don't stop. So it's kind of, I don't know, but they won't, because at the end of the day, we're their kids and they're going to do it no matter what. And I could tell them that it's not a good idea, but they're going to keep doing what they're doing. The same thing for me as my kid. I'm going to do what I do, and somebody can tell me, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm not going to listen, but
yeah. I mean, said Cricket likes his coffee like his rucas, black and hot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
A piece of Joe coffee is probably nasty. No, well, they used to sell Maxwell House. That was the big thing, that and Keefe. But during Christmas time, they would sell, or we could get sent in before the Folgers Crystals. So I don't know. Is that good coffee? I mean, we didn't have a Starbucks in there, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Luciana said, Giovanna, I have a personal question. You don't have to answer, but while Cricket was incarcerated, and if you did, was sending him sexy or nude pictures easy for you to do?
That message was hidden.
Oh, but I don't think she meant it bad. Why'd they hide it? I think she's asking a good, like a real.
Was it hard? Well, where he was, you could.
Mm-hmm. Did they really? I don't see it. So.
Oh, I think it was hidden. Well, I mean, you know what? I'll just go ahead and answer you straight out. It was the first time that I ever did do something like that, but I did. But this is after we had my son, so I felt like it was okay.
Yeah.
But I did, and then it just kind of like, I guess the guard saw it, had to have seen it.
Well, I mean, they go through the I mean, yeah, I'm sure, but they don't know you.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I did once, and like I said, it was probably after my son was like, what, a year old?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Once I went to the feds, they didn't allow that anymore. They had took all that stuff away. So the most you can get was like lingerie shots or something like that. But yeah, that was that. Luciana said, Javier, it goes, ain't no river wide enough. Javier said, Luciana, you're right. She's Yvonne, he's trying to say, because he tries to say that Jovan, she crossed the river and climbed the mountain from Mexico.
Don't listen to him anymore. He's on medication, so we just got to take that with a grain of salt. Okay? Don't listen to anyone.
Luciano, you're right. G-Thought said, Al Pacino once said, when I think of asses, I think of what comes out of it. Does anybody know what movie this comes from? I don't remember no movie from that. AP said, I thought it was a troll question. Oh, you hit it? No, well, when I saw that it was coming from an actual woman, I knew that she was probably seriously asking, probably because she's dealing with that in her life, maybe, or so that's why. Ty said, "Oh damn, I'm late, Giovanna. You shave yet?"
No, I don't need to. Thank you, Ty. Now go shave your back.
Luciana said, "If it was the way it is now, done through the internet, would you still consider it?"
Oh, like where you could take it on the internet and
yeah, they do the snap and send.
Yeah, I think it would been a lot better. It would have been more like straight directly to you.
It still has to go through the guards.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't think I would like that. I don't think I would even ask you to send that. And I don't mean to disrespect. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to say like I'm just a jealous ass dude. So I'm not trying to say nothing about your vato. I'm sorry about that. What I'm trying to say is, in a letter, and back then there wasn't cell phones and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where you can snap pictures. So in a letter, you would have a damn. You got that? You would have. You're gonna have to plug it in. You would have the pictures come in through the mail, and whatever guard is searching the mail at the time will see them, put them back in there, and then they're in your hands after that. They come into into your cell, and those are your pictures from then on, right? I mean, maybe when they search, they can maybe see them again or whatever. The internet, I would be afraid that they would snap a picture for themselves of it coming through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would just be my jealous mente, though. You know what I'm saying?
Anything that's on the internet that you send on the internet can stay in the internet.
Well, so the thing is
really scary.
Yeah, but this not really, because it's it's to jail, so it's not like a real internet.
It's still scary. It's still scary.
Yeah, the thing that like I said, it would be my jealous mind thinking I'm not going to even ask her to send it like that. I would rather get in picture form so that some maniaco ass cop can't snap a picture of it or make a copy of it. It would just, that would be in my mind, even though it could probably be make a copy of a picture coming in too. So I mean, it could all be done, but that would be kind of like my mentality of it. But you would still feel comfortable doing it?
Well, not now.
Well, now that I explained it. Yeah. But see, I wouldn't have explained that to her because I would want her to send it.
Oh, wow.
So it'd be in my own mind, but I'd still say, go ahead and send it.
Yeah, maybe not now then.
Luciana said, thank you. Yvonne's laughing. Javier said, Jovan nearly caused Cricket to file for a divorce after the picture with her naughty nighties. He even threw a Fifi away. La Fifi away. Luciana said, yes, Cricket's correct. Burgueño said, if it's on the internet, it can be distributed to the whole world in the wrong hands.
Yeah, see.
Ty said, content creator, plug in her razor. Oh, because I said plug it in. Phone.
Well, why do you laugh?
I don't know. That's crazy.
That wasn't funny.
Javier said the guard turned into a chapeta after seeing Jovan's picture.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. AP said Giovanna is down to send naughty pigs. Vata loca choca.
Oh my god. It was the father of my child, and I had never done that before in my life. So it was a little it was crazy.
You were 21 years old or some shit. 20 years old.
Mijo was like a year old or so. Yeah, for sure.
And then I ripped them up and threw them away before I transferred out because I didn't want to send them out in the mail so they wouldn't supposedly get lost. And I didn't want to take them with me because I knew they wouldn't let me keep them. So I didn't want them to get in anybody's hands. So when they finally left CCA to go to the Pinta, to the feds, I ripped them up and flushed them.
But you know what? I am sometimes scared, but I don't think that I think it's destroyed or whatever. But we did have a camera one time when he came out when we were single, and it did have some like little racy stuff on it. And when they raided the house, they took all of our cameras, and I was like, oh. So I'm really scared.
It was like 3 cameras.
Okay, it was 3, but
there was those disposable
it
cameras,
was the disposable
and the fucking
ones.
placas took them when they raided, and there was some stuff.
I hope they never developed those, and I hope that.
I don't care. I was the cool. I look cool.
Jesus.
MS.
Well, we've been doing a lot of sharing tonight.
Luciana said, "I appreciate your feedback. Good to know someone else's perspective. Thank you."
Thanks. My whole face is red right now. If you could only see me, I'm so embarrassed.
MS said, "Don't trust any internet."
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Ty says she's down. AP.
Ty, hush it.
Jojo said she thought Nadi was showing her ankles.
Okay, well.
Ty said Jojo knows. LOL.
Oh goodness.
AP said y'all were creating porn content.
Oh my god, no.
Bro, listen. Out. I had just got out from years. I was only out for 4 months. I knew I was going back. That was a given. There was no question there. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going hard. Literally.
Oh my god. Stop talking.
Sir just said they for sure developed those pictures.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did because it was in the raid.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then maybe they just throw them away. Probably like, oh my god, these nasty, crazy people.
Well, the raid was for a muerte, and I don't know. I would think they'd still need to get another search warrant to do that. I don't know how it works. I don't know, because I would think they'd have to get
disposable cameras. Anybody can take it and just say, here, I'm dropping off my camera.
Yeah. I know that, but if they went by the book, do they have to get a separate search warrant? And if so, then they got to show probable cause. Why do you think they took pictures while they were whacking this fool? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that there's got to be, I don't know, some type of word. But either way, I don't care.
I don't know.
AP said nasty choco locos. Ty said cricket look 23, Jovan, not so sure.
Whatever, sir. I was young. Thank you.
Jojo said the first tape was called The Dark Side.
Oh my god. No.
Guinness said they're probably still in evidence. Yeah, that could be. I don't know. Or they destroy that stuff after a while.
Yeah, how long do those disposable cameras last anyway? Like,
I don't know.
They have to go bad after a certain time, right?
I'm sure. Unless they just
sit there.
Well, unless they actually like develop them and then just put them all over the police station. I doubt that. Come on. They're gonna get a whole lot of shots of me. They ain't gonna want that. Choca locas por vida, said Ty 602.
Oh my god.
AP said, damn, there's a sex tape and evidence somewhere out there.
Oh Lord.
Ty said, Giovanna forever, LOL. MS said, I support you guys 1000%. Thank you, brother.
Oh, we appreciate
that for real.
I don't know. This conversation went a little left. But
well, honestly, for real though, if it helps, Luciana, if what you got going on with if your vato's torcido, first of all, I'm sorry that you're going through that. If you have children, I'm sorry for you. And whatever you feel comfortable with, don't let us deter you from that. That's between you and your vato, and I'm sure you know that. I mean, I don't have to say that, but we felt comfortable doing what we did. I'm a real jealous ass dude. So that's why that's my mentality. Like if I would be afraid that they would get in the wrong hands through the internet side of it. I didn't feel, but there's not much difference in pictures. I guess I just didn't think about it that way back then.
Oh, you know what? Now you could take like selfies and cut your head out.
Yeah.
You don't have to. There's things that you could do to not.
Well, and then nowadays you can't really send nudes anymore anyway. Most of it would have to be like in lingerie type stuff. So it's not as crazy anymore anyway. Plus you didn't send me nudes, but there were lingerie. I mean, there was some pulled down here or there, but it was.
Okay, well, sure that.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so I mean, again, it just you had a question, so we answered. But again, real quick, I'm going to address the fundraiser just so everybody knows we are doing a fundraiser for Christmas. that's the one side of it. If you'd like to donate, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and you can get a write-off for it. Now that that's done, if you know anyone or are an individual that needs a little help on Christmas, or you know of somebody that does, please write us a an email letting us know that, whatever the story is. You don't you know we don't you don't have to get too personal. We don't need to know your business like that. But I made an example earlier, or I said an example earlier, uh in like using Big Motherfucker, Sergio Burqueño, whoever. If you have a neighbor that is an older lady or gentleman, whatever, and they have grandkids there, and they don't have a lot of money, they're going to need help a little bit, we can get the kids some gifts, give the grandparent uh, um, um, a gift card so they can buy the meal, just to give them a good Christmas. There's lots of different examples that we could give for whatever it is. Most of you guys know what we're talking about. Just let's just give these kids a Christmas that some good memories, what I mean, that they otherwise wouldn't have if we couldn't do that. I mean, we just want to help out where we can. We have this platform. Fortunately, we have a lot of people that support us, are willing to give. And just so everybody knows, 100% of the proceeds that are donated for this go to the kids for Christmas. We will post pictures and receipts of everything that is spent and bought and given. Um, if you'd like to see how we do it, you go to the community page on YouTube, and you can see Facebook. I have some of them too. I have the backpack, some of the backpack stuff too. But on here, if you go on the community page, you will see our past fundraisers where we did backpacks for back to school kids. We did Easter baskets for kids. We did hygiene for homeless. We've done a few things. So it just so that you can see that we are on the up and up, and the way we do it, if it would make you feel better. And if you just know of anybody that needs a little help for Christmas, please email us, and let's get them that help.
And it's also helpful if you email us and say, hey, I have a niece or my daughter or my neighbor, anybody, and she's 8 years old and she's really into Barbies.
Yeah.
And this is, she would really like this type of Barbie, and this is what she needs for her Barbie collection. If you kind of give us a wish list, we could say, oh, okay, great, I'm going to go and get it, and we'll send it. We'll send it off. You don't have to just be in the state of Arizona. You could be in any state. The kid doesn't, just because, we're Mexican, doesn't mean the kids have to be the same race. It's any race, any age, any state. We want to be there and help out. And we have a good, pretty little funding right now going on. So, please email us and let us know.
It doesn't have to be prison involved either. The parent doesn't have to be in prison. Exactly. None of that stuff. Just unfortunately, this something kid doesn't have what doesn't have what most would at Christmas. Let's help them out. We have the means to do it, so let's do it. There are no there's no I don't know, parameters here. Like, we're not setting any kind of way. It doesn't have to be a kid that's getting in trouble. None of that stuff.
We just know that it's a stressful time for us adults, but it's a very important time for kids.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, life happens and things are so expensive nowadays. Something can happen. Oh, my car broke down. I had to pay for it. I had to get a new tire. There goes my money, especially people who are, paycheck to paycheck, or something big happened where they had to dip into their savings or whatever. So again, use this community to help get you guys what you guys need. Okay.
Absolutely. Chita said her pic is probably hanging in a men's restroom stall. Jojo said Grillo was modeling in them pics. Oh. I was. Well, Grillo was modeling in them pics.
Yeah, we were so young, huh?
Yeah, so I still am. Chita said, Jovan, once in the internet, you will live forever. Yeah. Ty said, with Jovan's number, LOL in the stall. Sergio said, tomorrow's YouTube headlines expose Cricket from the Prison Chronicles along with his wife were porn stars back in the day.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised.
Imagine. Hey, bro, people will believe it too. That's what's crazy. Yeah. Some mentally ill individual would actually spit that out, and other people would believe it. And Matt said, calm, be calm. Ty said, Sergio, we could edit. Is that what that is? Edit and make money. Oh, right. Sergio said, LOL, shit. We'll put it on here, bro.
Please don't.
Oh, okay. I said, raising someone else's kids can be hard, especially when her son starts wearing his mother's calzones and earrings. That's when I bounce.
Oh my.
Javier.
I'm done with this guy tonight.
Hey, peace and good night. Today I learned things.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Good night, brother. You have a good one, brother. Jojo said the video just looks like Rio shadow boxing in the dark. Oh, fuck.
That's funny.
Oh, man. MS said, who isn't Nelson's?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Nelson's? Ty said, AP, that's great. You want to buy a porno meat and Sergio produced? Donald said, just want to say hello to you guys. Hey, how you doing, brother? Hello right back to you. Thank you for tapping in. Sergio said, laugh my ass off. Javier said, Ty, I'll get 2 copies.
Lord.
All proceeds go to charity, said Ty. I love you guys. No joke. Yeah. We were kids. We were stupid. No, but honestly, hopefully that helps you, Luciana, with whatever decision you're making. Don't let us embarrass you out of it. I mean, it's between you and your vato, and I'm sure you're both going through a tough time. So
it's tough, because you're in there, and it's only human nature to feel lonely and want love, and just whatever makes you guys happy.
Yeah. Porque en ese Javier, that's a whole nueva level. Órale, pues, we're at 2 hours. We're gonna get out of here. 2 hours and 1 minute. So, I got some shorts I gotta cut out of this.
No, you're not.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. Again, if you're reading the bottom of the screen, it has our email. You can email us at prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. If you know of anybody, she said 2026 is so far yet so close. Thanks again.
That's right.
Yeah, that's nothing, to be honest. I mean, I know it feels so real far, but yeah, it's
already gonna be 2024. 2 more years, I promise you, it's gonna fly by.
Yeah, it does. I mean, and when you look back, it seems like it was nothing. Even though it's a good chunk of time. Jovan and I were apart for 13 years total. Not total, I'm sorry. 13 years the second time. I actually got locked up 3 times while her and I have been together. I was out for 4 months at one point and 11 days at another point. And so in our time, we were together 4.5 months out of, I think, 15 years or something. So the time is tough, but you do what you do. If you care and you love and you want a future, that's what you do. And just hopefully his mentality is the same as yours, and everything moves smoothly.
I guess you could just say it's just patience and knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, for sure.
And I will say this, and I don't mean it to be biased in any way, but if you have a child with him, having his father or her father in their life is so important. And I know that him being torcido is tough for you, but I will say that it's worth it if in the end your child gets to have their father in their life. I think that's one of the biggest gifts that you can give your kid, because most of us see it. Broken home is where we mostly come from. So although you're going through this hump, if he was to get out and everything goes smoothly from then on out, your kids would benefit from that a lot. So good luck. We appreciate you. If you need anything at all from us, if you'd like to talk to Jovan, or if you need anything for Christmas, anything at all, email us and we are here.
For sure.
So
definitely.
I got it written on the bottom. If you know of any families with children that may need a helping hand for Christmas, please email us the info so we can help. prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. If you'd like to donate for our fundraiser, you can Venmo it or Cash App it. We are a nonprofit as well, 501c3, so it is a write-off if you'd like to do it that way. Just let us know. I will put, where did this go? Right. So there's the Cash App and Venmo for those that want to donate it. That if those can donate, and I think that's it. That we're not. I don't think there's anything else, right, babe?
No, that's pretty much it. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining us on another live, and I'm glad we get to get into deep discussions and crazy conversations. And thank you guys for putting up with Manuel. I know he's tough sometimes. I know I'm a hoot, so I'm not the problem, but thank you guys for your endless support. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Javier said, Burqueño, I know that, Ruca. Burqueño said, LOL. Ty said, 1995, right, Sergio? 50-50?
This freaking guy. Good night, Ty.
50-50, bro. Where's my cut? I'm cool with it, bro. Let's roll. Luciana said, God bless you guys. Manuel is great, said Jojo. There you go. Luciana, seriously though, please take us up on that offer if you need to. Jovan is experienced in what you're going through right now, and more than that, if you may know what you're doing and everything's feeding it, but you need a little help, reach out to us, man. That's what we're here for. My ultimate goal is to talk to kids and get into these juvenile facilities, but in the meantime, we have this platform and we have people that are willing to donate. So why not just use us? Let us help you. If you need that, please don't feel weird about it in any way. That's what we're all here to do in this community, is help each other the best we can. Sometimes we need it, and sometimes you guys need it. It's how it works. So we do appreciate everything that's done on this platform in our name and for everybody. So we appreciate it. Thank you. We're gonna get out of here.
Good night.
Appreciate everybody. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
And just a real quick one.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Jojo said Manuel is great.
Well, Jojo doesn't know what he's talking about.
Javier said, "Oh, watch out!" Ty put up a $50 super sticker.
Ty. Okay.
Thank you, brother. Look, he got the little heart with. There you go. Thank you, Ty, brother. Appreciate you, man.
I do appreciate you, Ty. You always donate.
And Ty he had already given $200 for the Christmas fund, so that's $250 now, bro. Thank you, brother. Javier said, I would have been a bad stepson on purpose. I would have made that chapete go into a crazy house. Life is fun. Yeah. I was a bad stepson, bro, but he was a bad stepdad, so me la pela.
Oh.
Jojo said, Jovan has a good heart.
Well, Jojo, finally you're coming here. So, no, I'm just kidding. No, for real. Thank you guys. You guys are the ones. I know we joke around a lot, but seriously, without you guys, this community would be nothing without you guys. And with your guys' endless support and just being here, listening to us and engaging and having these talks that we need. I don't know I don't know what this would be without you guys, for real. And I don't love anything more like I love this community. I think you guys are great. I love what we have, and it's just going to get better from here.
Gita said, that's crazy.
Gita, one more time. Go to bed.
Ty said, and a big penis, Jojo.
God. I'm done.
Listen, I know this live here. We had some serious conversations and some fun here. Appreciate that. Thank you guys, everybody. On the next one, I want to kind of get into a little bit more of our motive for being here. Talk a little bit more about these kids and stuff, and try to emphasize that a little bit. Thank you,
Ty. Thank you for the 50, and then Steve, thank you for the 40.
Yep.
Thank you so much. So just tonight, that's another $100.
Yep. Jojo said, say something nice about her, and there she goes.
Well, Jojo,
telling you, bro.
Wow. Okay. See.
That's crazy. I always said, Giovanna's a heart of gold, the true blue kind of woman.
Okay.
There you go. Órale, pues. We're going to get out of here.
You guys. Thank you. Much love. Good night. Be safe out there.
Chingo de amor. Big motherfucker said, peace.
Okay, come on. You're on the back.
No, you owe me still. I'm about to fly out of here. I need my shit all cracked and popped and stretched.
I had a long day at work.
You don't even work, Larry. That's some sitting there doing nothing.
Wow.
Good
Come
night,
on.
everybody.
Good night, everybody. I'll sit there and tell my business.